Welcome to this week's Midweek Motivation. I want to talk about simple. We all love simple. Simple is easy. Simple is nice. Simple is the way we love it the best, right? However, sometimes, unfortunately, a lot of times, we make simple complicated, right? We make simple very confusing, right? We take a simple thing and then we add 1,000 unnecessary things to it, right? I live here in DC, so it's very normal to hear a politician add a very simple thing and make it very, 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 very confusing, right? Unfortunately, that's the norm in the corporate world. Taking simple and making complicated. Just because something was designed to be simple and useful doesn't mean it fulfills its potential. And unfortunately, we know that to be the case. Sometimes we just, as humans, we just gum up the works, right? We gum up the situation. And unfortunately, it's actually easy to gum up the situation. It's actually easy to mess it up. We have to battle against that. We have to be intentional to say, whoa, stop right there, right? We have to be intentional to put on the brakes, to pump the brakes and say, stop. We have to be intentional about that. We have to be intentional to say, how can I make this simple thing and keep it simple instead of adding all these things to it? Because we want to say this, it's a very simple thing, and then we want to add all this. And what that does is that confuses our team. And that makes a very simple, clear vision very confusing. And that whereas when we're trying to establish what the win is, when we're trying to establish what the team needs to be doing, what the win should be, what the vision should be for the department, we created team confusion, organizational dysfunction when we add all that stuff. So as leaders, it behooves us to say, listen, keep it simple. Keep the vision simple. Keep the win simple. If everybody knows what the win is, if everybody knows what the vision is, it makes getting results easier. It makes achieving success easier. It makes, achieving that win much more tangible. So, our default is to gum it up and make things confusing. Let's not do that. War against that, battle against that, fight against that, and say, how can I make sure this stays simple? Always do that. I hope this encourages you and motivates you to say to your team, what do we need to do to be more effective and to get those results? Have a great day. Have a great week. Take care, my friends.